In every single North American Fanfest so far, the keynote would start with the teaser trailer of the next expansion, with the first mention of the name of the expansion and the release window at the end of the trailer. Yoshi P would then start the keynote with where we're going for the next expansion, with key points for the next storyline. The 2014 North American Fanfest confirmed Ishgard as the next location for Heavensward, pointing at the Dragonsong War and the conflict with Thornton as the key points for Heavensward. The keynote would then continue with the confirmation of the level cap going from 50 to 60. There was a bit of a joke that the new race for Heavensward was going to be the Vianga, a combination of the Viera and the Banga, although it was quickly dismissed. There was still going to be a new race for Heavensward, although no details were mentioned. Interesting to note that this FanFest was during 2.3, and so we were already introduced to Yugiri during the previous patch, and so many players assumed Yugiri's race would be the new race in Heavensward. New jobs were also confirmed for Heavensward, although no specific details were mentioned. This was also the first of the t-shirt hints for the upcoming expansion. And so the t-shirt Yoshi P was wearing at the time had a Batman logo on it, hinting at Dark Knight that would later be confirmed in a future FanFest. New dungeons, new raids, and new trials would be confirmed for Heavensward, including a mention of a new original primal, exclusive to Final Fantasy XIV. However, again, no specifics would be mentioned at the time for the dungeons, raids, and trials. And finally, one of the last new pieces of content announced was the introduction of airships. Free companies will now be able to build their own airship, and new content will be introduced with the airships, which... yeah. The keynote concludes with a visual overview of the new areas in Heavensward.